Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video from Circle Empire Survivors, where today we will be doing uh, Barg Defend Case on Impossible using Barg the Barbarian, and we are going to use a nearly pure extra strategy with very low gold needed for early game, but we will then transition into mole giants, which are extremely strong units. So yeah, that is what we are doing, so let's get right into it. I'm again doing the commentary after uh, playing as it is. I feel more comfortable with these leaders that don't have super consistent victories. From now on, I might be doing it while playing, as we are now going to get to leaders like Ephius, Sencha, and actually Sencha is quite good, as I will explain it in the Sencha video, I guess. So yeah, we are going for many strong leaders after each other, or at least leaders with good win rate. So I will probably be recording while playing, as that is easier on me, especially when I don't have to do edits. So let's hope that that I won't have to do that. Yeah, so as you can see, we are going for the classical 7 workers, no upgrades, extroverts, and the bonus that we have plus 15 damage gives us plus 1 damage for each extra, plus 1 damage per their attack speed, which is, I believe, uh, da, 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 either 1 attack per second or something around that. They don't have the best attack speed, but yeah, I would have to check. Well, we can see that okay, under 1 attack per second. So that is not the best thing ever. So they don't have the best attack speed, so they are not profiting from these as much as archers would. But again, Extoros are good against the first wave. So that's why we are going for those, and then when we get more giants, they can take care of the rest of the waves with supports from extroverts. So that is what we are doing. Uh, and extroverts are nice. They are not as nice as archers. In this case, we are not getting everything as early as we would with archers, but we are still getting it pretty early. So that's always nice. And here I noticed that the enemy is going to be frogmen. My plan was that I was going to take the circle next to the where the enemy spawns, and then I will just take and what am I saying? And then I will just bait them into water circle and defeat them there. But yeah, you can't really do that with frogmen. That would end pretty badly for me. So instead, I'm just going to take this circle and move on top, and based on where they will go, I will move there. So I'm getting some production going, getting more units. As we can see, we already have plus 17. We already have 17 X-Men, extroverts. I have. Why do I call them X-Men? Well, I will try not to do that anymore. So yeah, as you can see, they are Morgoth, so they will have plus 1 poison tower per for each circle they take, which will be a little annoying, some extra damage against us, but shouldn't really be a problem as we are using high health units, so we can definitely just rain mage it out or just healing tower. And first wave is coming. We have 5 circles, and also I want to apologize. The sound of the game is super low. I have no idea how I again managed to do this. So I will try to do better next time I'm recording uh, voice after playing. I turned the sound super down because I'm not really playing with much sound at all. Well, some sound, but I also on the recording software that I'm using, I put it for some reason really down. So that was a little sloppy of me, but we'll already put it on the right setting, so the next time I'm doing this, I will be fine. And here I am going for some gold units, for example, shield casters, so we can survive more damage, and mole giants, as you can see, the stun is really strong. But extroverts and necromancers are doing most of the work. Necromancers, of course, with slowing, and later even with the damage after we get them to bigger levels. So yeah, we are just putting all the X-Men in one place, the frogmen in one place, and from there we can just uh, kill them with all our splash damage from extroverts and necromancers. So we are doing that, and while we are doing that, let's talk about wilderness ghosts. Uh, these could be actually problematic when a player is playing them. You can micro them relatively well. They are quite fast, so you can just run around, hit. They self heal, so there is actually a room for error and such. But with AI and without having rain mages, they become quite weak. So as you can see, we will just take care of them quite easily, even though I didn't see that they were so close to us, but actually quite good, as we can kill them quite quickly with everything that we have. So yeah, I'm going for some more giants for the stun, which gives us protection, so we can actually level up our units and they don't die most of the time. One of our mole giants is going to die, which is sad, but we will be absolutely fine, as we already have some thing to back it up. And the next way are going to be deer, and I'm a little afraid, as I always am when the deer are the cavalries. Well, I'm afraid of nearly any cavalry, but deer even maybe a little above the average. But thankfully, they are not the 75 deers, which are actually quite annoying with all their stunts and everything. They are only the 31 deers level Q, but still only 31. So and with the army that we have, with all the stuns and slows and even damage, I believe we would be fine. So uh, I went to take more circles, further from them, just from how strong they are, and didn't prepare only on them. And now we actually got lucky, because they will be going to the water circle, and they will be slightly slowed, so we will be able to kill them while they are here. As you can see, they are all in one place, so our splash damage is going to be absolutely crazy. Even the stuns, I'm putting some heal towers, as you always want to put, so your units don't die and they can level up and become much stronger. As you can see, we are getting so many level ups. We have already for necromancers, which will later deal a lot of damage. We have mole giants. We have extroverts, which will get us uh, through until we get all the mole giants and necromancers we need. So we are doing quite fine. We have a lot of circles, so we have a good economy. Enemy wave spawns where we want them to spawn, so we are getting a ton of money while all these battles are happening. Here I just think that it will evenly spread the workers. Not sure why I did that. So yeah. And the next way is going to be Vampire Lords. As I said before, Vampire Lords are not a problem. They are quite weak, at least in these settings, as they really don't have any splash damage. They are a high quality unit, but if you are not going against ancient vampires, and even then, when you are going against them, units that deal some status effects or just have splash damage will kill them. So we are going to the direction where the vampires are. Is actually a really nice place, as we don't have it yet taken. So yeah, everything is working just fine. And one more thing, the deers that they went for the water circle was really nice, because we even got the fishes to eat those berries, and we have a ton of fish. I just forgot to get a fish upgrade, which is not the best, but it's still nice. And as you can see, vampires really just dying. And the same with next wave, giant poison frogs. not great. We will just get rain mages, and they really can do anything. And even without rain mages, they are not even that problematic. So we are doing quite good there. We are taking control of almost all circles. As you can see, we already can start spawning ton of mole giants. We're doing absolutely fine. Our extroverts are getting some nice bonus levels and such. So that's always nice to see. Uh, uh, our economy is great. We could probably go for more caravans now. I don't know why I went for these small giants, but yeah, we are doing just fine. Um, I am actually forgetting to get upgraded. I said I'm not used to upgrades being useful, but here in these longer games, they definitely are. So I'm definitely supposed to go for more of them, but I'm forgetting. So yeah, and even though you don't, and one more thing, you don't want to go upgrades as soon as the value of damage or health gain instead of spawning more units of the same time. You don't want to go when that when these two things meet. They are not equal. You still want to get the units as the more units early on, the lesser chance of them dying, and the higher chance of them leveling up and becoming significantly stronger. So you still don't want to go for upgrades super early on, only the upgrade as schools and such, for example, nutrients to take control of circles faster and get the distance between your enemy range units and your melee units done faster. But those are just safety upgrades and in the case of nutrients, even economy upgrades. But yeah, the nutrients are just universal. That's the reason why you want to go for them, not super early on, but early on. And here we have a really big army in a super early stage. We actually could have defeated the circle one wave ago, but I was a little too afraid to do it. But yeah, we really have no reason to be. We have ton of mole giants which deal increased damage to buildings. um, we have enough for towers and everything basically, so we are absolutely fine here. So I'm just going to take this circle and start to end the game. So yeah, and even though the next wave are Black Unicorns, we are not afraid of them as we were in the video with Rubber Furs, as they are not that great against an army of mole giants. Um, so this strategy is quite resistant after you get a lot of more giants. That is the reason why Bark might be even better than the previous two leaders, not because his bonus is better, just because he has those small giants, which are quite crazy. Uh, so we already took down one circle. We could probably take down even this 41,000 circle with towers and everything, but yeah, we are a little afraid of that, so we are just a little more careful. And as you can see, those unicorns are coming, but you see we deal a really big damage to them, and they are all stunned. They can't move. They don't deal any damage to us. We are absolutely fine. Those small giants are absolutely crazy. Yet they don't even deal one damage to us. So this is the reason why small giants are so extraordinarily strong, especially against one type unit armies, and especially when there are no rain mages. And as when you stun lock and there is no rain mage to break the stun lock, you win. The enemy units can do absolutely nothing. So that's the reason why more giants are so great. And as you can see, we have giant economy. We have a great army. We really don't have a reason to be afraid of anything. The next way are just going to be vampire lords. As I said, nothing bad. There are only two ways we can lose at this point, and that is if there are elder wishes and we don't notice that and don't get our aim mages, or if our AI goes crazy and the Mojans are not going to go stunning things and instead will run in circles. So if you are just babysitting your army, you are absolutely fine and you don't even have to micro them. Just when you see that Molchan are doing some weird stuff, you just click on the enemy unit and you are absolutely fine. So yeah, we are getting druids, we'll get fury mages and take care of absolutely everything here. So the next wave is going to spawn very shortly, and when that happens, we will almost instantly kill it. As I said, vampires, the longer the game goes, the worse they are. Only Asian empires again gain some momentum and advantage, but at that point it's not enough. And vampire lords are the step when they are as far behind as you can be in the upgrade line. So yeah, we are absolutely fine, and we are just going to kill these vampire lords here. Not vampire lords, what I'm saying. We are just going to take care of the rest of the circles even before the wave spawns. We have more than 1.5 minutes. We can easily kill everything. There are mole giants as they move quite fast. We can even wait for the rest of the army to get there, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, great, amazing damage to buildings and everything. Took us 20 seconds to get from that point there and kill it, so you're doing absolutely fine. This is end of the game, as yeah, we are just spawning this, but they are not even going to spawn, so not sure why I'm doing that. And this is actually super early victory. I don't think I ever got victory this early on, even before the nerfs to even before the buffs to the waves. Before the first wave came at 5 minutes, the waves were much weaker and everything. So yeah, I would say that we are doing quite fine actually. Before it was like, if you defeat wave 1 you win. Now you actually have to be afraid about the rest of the waves, which I think is quite more enjoyable experience than it was before. So you can see we are going to win this, and that is the end of this video. So I hope you enjoy. Here are the stats. I actually don't think I scrolled down, so you actually can see all of them. Sorry for that, but I don't really think anyone cares. And the next video is going to be from FES, and it might actually come up on this same day, as FES should be quite easy, so I can just record while playing 20-minute games, maybe second or third try if I get unlucky first, but I can just restart if I see that skeleton warriors or something are coming. So yeah, we should just be able to easily do it with FES. So yeah, there is a good chance that there will be 2 videos, as I didn't upload yesterday. I didn't feel like it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and see you soon.